Welcome again to Business Center, Nipissing Parry Sound. We're at Bioped on Airport Road in North Bay, and joining us is the proprietor of Bioped, and that's Crystal Roy. Hello, Crystal.
Hello.
Well, tell us a little bit about your reason as young people watching today. Why did you get into business?
I think that I've always had the entrepreneurship trait in me, and I think that I really just found my passion in the healthcare field, and the opportunity was there just to start my own business here in North Bay.
You know, what's interesting is that you could read a lot of things about what is an entrepreneur and what does that mean, and I'm sure young people watching this there's many definitions. But to you, what is an entrepreneur?
I think that it's someone who really likes a challenge, who is driven by that, who is definitely a hard worker, who likes the independence, and also who really wants the personal involvement in their own business.
Right. And tell us, you also had the opportunity to work through the Canadian Youth Business Foundation. Tell us about your experience with them.
Well, I first enrolled in the program mostly for the financial assistance. As a young entrepreneur, I think that was the biggest obstacle that I faced. So they definitely assisted me in making ends meet at the beginning of my venture. But now, being into the program 7 months in, I think that the biggest thing that I've taken from the program is having the mentorship. It really just helps me along weekly. So.
Mm-hmm. And please click on that and see our interview with Penny Tremblay, who's your mentor, and maybe you can tell us a little bit about that, about what you've learned along the way about mentorship and what has that meant. You know, your time together, and you meet once a week.
Yeah,
it varies once a week.
Yeah, it's once a week. I've definitely taken a lot away from it. Penny, my mentor, she has her own business here right in the community, so it's a great resource to draw from, whether it's just picking her brain on advice about what phone book to advertise in, or to big things with marketing and networking. She's always there just to lend an ear, lend some advice.
That's great. Now, tell us about some of your future goals, what you'd like to do here at Bioped on Airport Road in North Bay.
I think that my biggest goal is just to become a premier provider and part of the healthcare team here in North Bay, and then also just to provide exceptional care and service to my patients.
That's great, and you're one of those great stories about young people that have moved away, which is a healthy thing, but
yeah.
At the same time, you came back again to start a business. Tell us about why you did that.
So I was gone for about 8 years. That was just with schooling and training. I knew I always wanted to come back to North Bay, which was my hometown, to start up a business. And I think that it was very beneficial to come back to a community that you're familiar with and that you're comfortable in. I think it gives you that kickstart, just that comfort zone. Mm-hmm. And it also, you're able to pick from the resources that you already know. So I think that just having that network in place already was very crucial to the success in the first few months.
Crystal Roy, I have to tell you that I worked in a bowling alley as a kid, and this is way better because the shoes were stinky where I worked. Way better here, clean shoes. Young people watching in, is it as scary as some starting a business and getting involved, or just take that leap?
I think just take that leap. I don't even think that you have the time to be scared. There's so much always to think about that's usually the last thing on your mind.
All right. Crystal Roy is the owner-operator of Bioped on Airport Road in North Bay. And if you want further information, you can go to businesscentral.ca or simply call the Business Center today for Business Center Nipissing Parry Sound.